Hello everybody and welcome to the adventures of the Scorched Revenge. In this video what I will do is I will show you my Scorchlander only playthrough or let's play, which I have spent 254 indoor in-game days already on. Right here you see the two of the currently in training teams located around the hub for training purposes. Although they can't learn much here because, as you see, the stats are pretty good, pretty decent already. We have here in the first place the Morning Blades, which are about 20, I think 20 something male and female warriors, but the specialty here is they all wear the Kuzoku armour, and also every one of them is armed with a pole arm, which will later on make them excellent hunters of big things. And the second ones, currently not having earned the right to wield any weapons, are the future Acid Kings or the 47 Ronin, maybe depending on their development, how I will call them. They're wearing the Iron Fortress chestguard armor, and currently no weapons at all, because I will bring them to about 80 dexterity before they earn the right to wield katanas. That's a bit of a storyline behind it. Leave a comment or ask me a question if you would like to hear more about the story. I'm more than willing to share it, but I'm not going to bother you with it if nobody's interested. They have secured 3 Garo as pack animals, as they have currently been roaming around near the city of Morn, which in my playthrough I have dedicated as the former capital of the Scorched Empire, the Empire of the Scorchlanders, which was mainly which was spanning from the bone fields into the free settlement, and up until the Green Beach, where the last remaining part of it, the crab guys, are still active. Because if you look in the game, I think each and every single one of the crab guys is a Scorchlander. So that for me are the remnants or the last surviving clan of the Scorchlander Empire. So then we have next in our base the Black Fist, located just north of the slave markets, or a little bit northeast. We have Moose Hubsters. Moose Hubsters were the first guys I was hiring on, and as you can see, they have pretty decent skills, but you can see they are not my adventuring party. But what they have here, they have all the workers. Most important, they have, where is he? They have Tang Fei, which is a 90 skill weaponsmith, and they have Wok Bei, which is a 95 armorsmith, and Jelsit, which also is a 95 armorsmith. They also have a couple more armorsmiths, but they are not quite as good. Next, we have Mu himself. He is the only guy wearing white armor, as he was in former service of the Holy Nation, until he decided to join us in our struggle for supremacy, and he has been since then our scientist, let's say, responsible for knowledge, and also he is the guy who forges all our healing and splint kits. The Black Fortress, if we are here already, I can give you a little tour around. The Black Fortress, we have a hemp production, which is decently running in the swamp area. It doesn't even need water. Okay, if I can get one of the boys, let's say Hunpoi. We have here our wheat production, which is really absolutely running perfect. We have, yeah, 2,500, and I think all of these are full with 200. As you can see, I'm using a mod to increase the storage capacity. It's simply for maintenance reasons. I have currently almost 150 people in my squads, and with this low storage capacities, it would simply be a nightmare. I would have to dedicate whole buildings or sections of the base to only storing items, which I simply don't want. Here we have our bread production facility. We currently have our guys live off bread and rice. As you can see here, we have a bread basket with 500 breads. So these hydroponic wheat beds, they provide an awful lot of yield. They are not modded or anything, as far as I know. And we produce our bread with it, and also recently have started grog production to make a little bit of money with the excess wheat, so it doesn't block all our stores. We have, in addition, we have a little rice going on, which supplies also a little different meal, not only bread but also rice. In here, as you can see, this is Tang Fei's office. The base is not fleshed out yet. As you can see, I've taken everything very, very slow in this playthrough. It's not power gaming or anything. Tang Fei has amassed a tremendous amount of armory and weapons here. Yeah. So we have always enough weapons to choose from for new members or new squads or whatever. Yeah. The next building I want to show you is where the robotic limbs we are using is built, because Derry right here is in need of one. It's all just very basic. It's the base is not fleshed out yet. I have not made it like feel alive because I was testing around a lot, and also in this area you get a lot of visits. You get visits from the stone rats, you get red sabers, you get swamp ninjas, you get the swamp ruffians, you get the slavers pretty fast after you settle down. And the slaver raids with my settings are really a pain up the arse, because I have set the raid size to 3 times as as the normal. So you can have up to 200 opponents in a single raid. Yeah. Which is really it's tough. Yeah. In addition to that, sometimes here from the bone fields we have elder big things walking down, which, just to be honest, even with our equipment and level of skill right now, sometimes they just kill a guy, because they have so ridiculously high stats that you can't really do anything against it. Here, as you can see, we have our building with all the armor smithing equipment. Here I have built a little bit of stuff which makes it look a little bit more normal, but it's also very, very basic right now. Yeah. We have leather armor. We can produce chain sheets, and in the first floor we have chain armor crafting benches. We can produce the Azuki armor, which I really love it. Not only the design, but also the stats. Many people think it's a little bit overpowered, but in the game I have right now, I can't really confirm that. We have a PA crafting bench for this PA armor. And also we have leather tanning benches for all the animal skins and stuff we are getting in. On this side here, you can see is our iron production with iron plates and steel also going on. Of course we have building materials which we can choose from, but as you can see, resource-wise, we are doing pretty well. Yeah, but bear in mind, it's 254 days in the game. Yeah. So these are Moose Hubsters. They are right now let's say they run this place. Yeah. Then we have the Black Iron Army, led by Nakuto, and the Black Iron Army these are heavy hitters. They all wear the unholy heavy armor, and he has, as you see, a full masterwork outfit. Um, and these guys also, all of them, have blunt or heavy weapons, which in the beginning made them the excellent, the perfect choice to raid uh, the ancient tech labs and go against the robots, because each and every single of their weapons, okay, except the blade iron club, um, gets a massive bonus versus robots. They are supported by 4 wild bulls. They are wild because, as you like, wait, let me focus. You can see they still have their horns, and as all 4 of them are elders for a long time, and look at their stats, yeah, they are real beasts. I call them my tanks, because when they roll into a mass battle, you just see limbs flying if the enemy is armored or not. They're really tough. They are hard hitters, but like glass cannons. As they are animals, they do not parry, and they do not dodge. So against tougher opponents, they go down pretty fast, and it wouldn't be the first bull to die if one of them goes down. Yeah. And last but not least, we have Major Spud, myself. Even if my channel now is called the Gnirk, Major Spud is my old school name from yeah, very long ago. Major Spud and the Wanderers was the very first guys I set on a little bit of exploration. And as you can see now, they have pretty decent stats, but also nothing like say overly powerful, because I don't like to power game. It's more like a roleplay approach, or a mixture. It's basically just my kind of playing. What we are trying here is I have implemented the mod buy any building, which I sometimes put on and sometimes off, to enable us to buy all the rotten buildings in the city of Morn. As Morn was one of the former Scorchlander outposts or main places, we are rebuilding it, and in this building here, with this metal near, we can, with the indoor mod, we can build a working iron production. I have tried to get those ore drills back to work. It says output full, but you can't really access them, even though I have just recently started a power operation here, and they are fully powered. If any one of you knows a mod or knows a solution for this, because I really suck at modding, I never tried it really, you can leave. I would be very thankful if you leave a comment how you can how this issue can be solved. So maybe I can get, let's say, Morn back to life. I know there is a mod, let's say, about Morn, but you also have to trick like building a base outside and then in some way connecting it, and also you lose the shops. Yeah, the shops in Morn are one of the main reasons why I chose it, because you can buy everything let's say you need base in the beginning. For me, Morn is where you move your base if you don't want to get raids after the hub is no challenge for you anymore. If you guys are good enough to not be challenged anymore in the hub, even if you buy everything over there and build a real good economy, which is possible as we all know, then you move your operations to Morn, because in Morn you're gonna be challenged. If for nothing else, it's also here. Elder big things roam around, and these beasts just hit fucking hard. From here, also, it's very easy to explore the rest of the southwest of the map, which is, as we all know, the endgame content and a place to retreat to, not too far away from, let's say, the major points of interest in the late game. What the plan here is, because everybody tells me that for money making a drug, blah blah blah, is I really don't see it. but we will give it a try. We will set up a drug operation in this and in this building to produce hashish. And the advantage here is everybody says don't go to cities like Shobatai or northern United States because just travel away is too long. Go into Morn or Flats Lagoon because you get a decent price add up, and you can openly sell it. You can have no back controls and nothing, so the risk for getting caught and getting into trouble, especially with the United Cities, is a lot lower. And as you can see, they currently have 21 members. And 2 Garus, which also are elders. The Garus also hit pretty hard, but it's no comparison to the wild bulls, as everyone who plays Kenshi a little bit longer knows. So that's basically my approach to rebuilding the Scorchlander Empire. Drop a line in the comments if you like what I introduced to you. I will love to share more information about it. I can post a lot of stories. I literally made a save for almost every second or third day in this playthrough, which I can still load up upon and give you a little bit advice and information on what we're doing and what happened. Some, let's say, key fights we had, and also what I want to show you in the end is in ancient times, this beast, the Great White Gorilla, there was a cult from the Scorchlanders, where the Morning Monks were located in the city, and they sent their members to train their martial arts skills on this beast. Because, as we also all know, gorillas are, in my opinion, the perfect way to train your people up. Also the ones in Vane, and also the black gorillas just near the drug farm and other areas. Gorillas have incredibly high attack skill and other stats, but for the high skills and strengths and stuff they have, they hit not all too hard. So they just don't kill your guys off, even if they are not too strong. Yeah. So in my opinion, if you want to train your guys fast and get your attack skill up very high, unless training on an unconscious robot lying in a robot in a robotic bed, by actually fighting something, I think this is my first choice. Yeah? Especially once you have access to heavy armor, then they are just give your guys a crappy weapon of the type you want, and let them hit upon a gorilla. Yeah. And with stronger group combat and everything else, they even have ridiculously high stats. They can even train your guys up to martial arts 100 and stuff, which is absolutely great in my opinion. Before I finish this video, I will show you so you understand where I'm coming from. Our former base in the hub. I'll speed up the process so you can what is going on here. Yeah, that's what I meant. Big thing. Okay, but right now with the weapons they have, let's say, super good quality. Yeah, it's yeah, I like the Hiver names for it. A big thing doesn't last long. Yeah. I have to say, but in Moose Hubsters, we have accepted, I think it's 2 or 3 in total, Black Hive or Dark Hivers, because with the background story I have, in the past, in the Scorched Empire, the Dark Hivers were the let's say the branch of the Hive people, which was allied with the Scorchlanders and mainly cared for their farmland and other stuff, whereas the Scorchlanders themselves were good at weapon making and armor smithing, as we can still see today, because they get this 20% bonus on it, and they suck at farming. Right, so thanks everybody for listening to my short introduction of the Scorched Revenge, the rebuilding of the Black Empire, and yeah, leave me a comment if you want to know more and if you want to see the series continued. Also, drop me a line if you want to criticize something and think I can do something better. And also, any hints or advice is, yeah, openly welcomed. So, with the last hint on Moo and his and his backpack with his great axe, I'll say thank you and goodbye. Leave a like or a subscription, and maybe we'll see us soon.